Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower.
Good morning, Nigeria. It's Thursday, and it's 1 foot in the week and 1 eye on the weekend. You're watching the Sun TV morning show, where your mornings begin with meaning. I am Abraham Minor Judah, and today we are not just chasing the sunrise, we are chasing idea, actions, news, and answers. Now here's a little story to kick us off. Once upon a time in a small Nigerian village, a young boy began planting trees one by one. The elders laughed and he said, "You will never live long enough to sit under their shade." They were trees that takes very long for them to really bring up shade. But the boy replied, "Then let the next generation sit where I could not." Decades later, these trees stood tall, not just as canopies, but as symbol of legacy. And just like that boy, we are planting seeds today of thought, of vision, of sustainability. And that brings us to our quote of the day from Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, President of the African Development Bank. He said, "Africa must feed itself. But more importantly, Africa must industrialize with what it grows." Very, very profound words from Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. So today's show is packed with engaging stories, solutions, and some necessary laughs along the way. We have a special guest joining us later, a voice of reason, who is going to speak on a federal government policy that's very, very good for those of us who wants to learn a vocation. So stay tuned, stay inspired, And with me this morning to keep you inspired is Mr. Erada Nekukwen. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham. Good morning to you out there. Very best of wishes.
Yes, it's a lovely weather today, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's a great weather, and the rains was enough, sufficient for crops to grow.
Definitely. So let us look at the weather reports before we go to the newspaper analysis. So as the sun rises over Nigeria, temperature remains mild and comfortable in most cities, with cloudy skies and light wind across several regions. Here's a quick look at conditions across the country. Jalingo, the host city of Psalm TV, 22 degrees Celsius, mild and cloudy morning with chances of clearer skies later in the day. While Lagos and surrounding areas, Alimosho, Amuwo, Isolo is around 25 degrees Celsius, warm with overcast skies. Humidity levels remains high. While Abuja is at 24 degrees Celsius, calm conditions with low clouds and a light breeze from the south. For Jos, it's 19 degrees Celsius. I think Jos should be the coolest city for today. Cool and refreshing morning, likely the chillest in the country today, yes. Kano and Maiduguri, 24 degrees Celsius, dry and partly cloudy, typical northern Nigeria weather. Ibadan, Benin City, Calabar, Port Harcourt, 22 degrees Celsius, a mix of clouds and sunshine with light humidity. Kaduna, Katsina, Enugu, Sokoto, 23 to 24 degrees, mostly stable with a slight breeze. While Ilorin, Osogbo, Gbomosho, Abeokuta, Abia has 22 degrees Celsius, calm with light morning fog, expected to clear by noon. So far, to weather watch, no severe weather alerts currently. However, residents in southern cities should stay informed as light showers could develop later in the evening. So stay tuned for updates, more updates on our news, more weather updates on our news. And that is what we can take on the weather report today. So be prepared for some of the cities, be prepared for light showers. And just like I always say, you can go around with your umbrella if you're not like me that forget it everywhere I go to, or you go with a raincoat.
Well, if you get soaked, then you just understand that it's just the rainy season. So the rain has the right to get you wet. So.
Well, let me give you a scenario where you shouldn't dream of getting soaked. Are you wearing a well-starched Babariga? Oh, God. A well-starched Babariga with your phones, and you get drenched by rain. Will you look? When you're wearing the Babariga and it's starched, the agbada, you will be like this. Yeah. And when the rain drenches you, you will become very, very humble.
The best thing to do when you wear Babariga and the rain is beginning to fall, you remove the Babariga, remove your shoe, then maybe get ready for you to get soaked.
Okay. Well, let's go to the paper this morning. Let me start with there's this story that caught my eye, and it's a major story because it's something will I say is a story any longer, but it's breaking. Let us go to the leadership newspaper. I'll start with Kano probes death of 2 students in Bichi School. Then Federal Executive Council holds Buhari tribute session today. That is on page. That story will be on page 4. It's on page 4 of the leadership. Then Catholic Bishops holds reflection on ex-president's life and service. That story is on page 6. And then inflation drops to 22.22% despite high food prices. Stories on page 4. Then Obi Anyaoku Baba divided over 1999 Constitution. Stories on page 7. NSCIA pays tribute to Awujale for promoting Islam. The stories on page 27. Misconduct 151 senior police officers face sanctions is on page 28. UBA Leo emerged Africa's first chat box to enable cross-border payments. As on page 15. 1 month after, 107 survivors of Benue attacks still in hospital. This is quite sad, and I just hope that the government is still taking care of their bills and giving the best of.
I doubt. At this stage, maybe they will just be abandoned. Well, I don't have the details, but it's very unlikely that government in...
Well, I think it is a story that we should take a look at. Shetima Atiku Zulum Rada Obi Erufa others at Fidel prayer for Buhari is on page 6. Then the major airline, yes, a Makinde APC George react as Atiku leaves PDP again. And you say a crisis drove me out of excuse me, out of PDP Atiku. It won't be missed, says Oyo's governor.
That's Makinde.
Yes. Excuse me, sorry for that. SVP left to pursue personal interests, but this George is a political wanderer, APC. Let us look at what the papers say. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has for the third time left the People's Democratic Party, a platform on which he ran as presidential candidate in 2019 and 2023 elections. He was also a founding member of the party in 1998 and later served as vice president for 2 terms. But Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde has said Atiku would be missed in PDP. Makinde, a second-term PDP governor, said it was better for anyone holding the PDP down to quit. Similarly, former PDP national chairman Chief Olabode George decried the former president's exit, adding that he left to pursue his ambitions. And Atiku's resignation from PDP comes as he spearheaded the opposition coalition movement to oust President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Atiku, another opposition-minded politician, recently adopted the African Democratic Congress as the opposition coalition. Do you think, is this news to you that Atiku is leaving the PDP?
It's not news. We've already seen it coming when we saw him leading, when we saw him being described as a leader of the coalition that formed ADC. Though we've seen Peter Obi saying he's still a member of the Labour Party, but he is among the coalition that want to unseat President Buhari in 2027. I'm not surprised that Atiku has left PDP, and most likely he will soon announce that he has picked a nomination form to contest as the president under the platform of ADC. That is what we're looking forward to by our projection of him. He may decide to disappoint us and say, I'm not going to contest. Yeah. But I doubt if he's going to.
If he's leaving PDP, that means he's leaving for a reason, not just to go and support.
Maybe he's on a quest to rescue Nigeria, just like he keeps saying. Maybe it is out of this sheer desire to see that better things are happening in Nigeria, and he's doing all that. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, he will endorse another candidate that he feels will be able to defeat President Buhari and give him all the support.
Buhari or
President Tinubu. President Tinubu. There's something. I saw it, though I don't know, maybe the technical will have and display it for viewers to see. On the letter that he signed, that he sent to PDP chairman of Jada 1 ward, when writing his name, he writes Atiku Abubakar Wazirin Adamawa.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he signed.
He signed. Well, that is another issue. Well, let us look at Atiku's history of defections. In 2025, Atiku cited, that is this year, cited irreconcilable differences with the party current leadership direction as his reason for leaving. The former vice president left the PDP for the defunct Action Congress of Nigeria before the 2007 presidential election, under whose banner he flew at the election. He left the then ruling PDP after a protracted battle with his then boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo. Atiku Abubakar returned to the PDP after his romance with ACN crashed ahead of the 2011 presidential election. He contested the PDP presidential ticket but lost to the then President Goodluck Jonathan. In 2013, Atiku pulled out of the PDP alongside 5 northern governors to form NPDP, which joined the APC in 2014. He returned to the PDP in the build-up to the 2019 election after he fell out with power blocks in APC and emerged as PDP presidential candidate in the 2019 and 2023 elections. Why in this in his letter, his resignation letter from PDP, the former vice president cited irreconcilable differences within the party's current direction. The letter was dated June 14, 2025, and addressed to the chairman of PDP Jada One World, Jada Local Government Area of Adamawa State. He expressed his heartfelt gratitude for opportunities granted him by the party, including serving 2 full terms as vice president and running twice as presidential candidate. Describing his decision as heartbreaking, Atiku stated that his departure was necessitated by what he termed deviation from the foundational principle of which the PDP was built. If you ask me why always leave? Why not stay behind to salvage the party?
The statement he's giving here, the foundational what?
The foundational principles on which the PDP was built.
He left and came back. When he came back, he discovered that the foundation was fixed when he came back. Okay, look at the ROCO here. 2006, he left PDP to AC, Action Congress.
Yes.
Reason is that he fell out with Obasanjo. In 2010, he left AC to PDP and said marginalization in AC. In 2014, he left PDP for APC, NPDP, protest, and his ambition to contest. In 2017, he left APC for PDP, disappointed with Buhari and APC. That's the reason he gave. In 2025, he left PDP to ADC, though this one is preempting that most likely, yes. Now, internal party issues and 2027 ambition. He has not been consistent, though he may say...
He has been consistent with leaving.
Yes, he has not been consistent in staying in a particular party. Maybe it is out of sheer desire to see that he contributes his quarter to the development of Nigeria, which is fine, because I noticed that was what the former Speaker of House of Reps said, Salisu Buhari, when those issues came up of the certificate for general. So it was born out of the desire to serve his fatherland. So he had to fabricate all those so he will contest. So Nigeria is a very foreign country. But until we get around these things and get it right, we may not have a quality leadership. Somebody that you can't trust, that you can't hold it to him and say, okay, he will be here for some. At least, the people should be responsible to say, okay, let me just stay here.
Let me salvage this party. Yes. The PDP has done a lot for a lot of these people. And it is quite sad that they are abandoning the party at this point. What else
will you be able to achieve? Well, I know the office of the president is far bigger than the office of the vice president. But I think he should have said, okay, since I have tried, it's possible that, Abraham, people keep giving an example of Abraham Lincoln and tried severally. So let's see how it goes. Even the deceased former President Buhari, he tried severally in one day. So it's possible that Atiku will win election in 2027.
It is possible. There's nothing. Even you, it's possible. Someone might pick you and you win and become a president in 2027.
I'm not a member of any political party yet.
So. You can join.
Let's see how it goes.
The ADC is open for you to go and be. You may be their chairman in Taraba.
If you give me the funds for, except you buy the form and fill it on my behalf and put my name, if you give me the funds for the nomination form, just
you will move to move to USA.
There is no need for me to. I will just go and contribute my quarter to the development of the nation in another way, not really contesting.
Okay, let us go to the Guardian. Well, the Guardian. Okay, the Guardian. Anya Oku Obasanjo differ on new constitution. That is the story on the Guardian. Then you have alleged 6.9 billion fraud. Court acquits discharge for a share of money laundering. Wow, after years. Plateau odds calm as Riom attack debtor rise to 32.
That is the problem. I don't know how you keep telling people whose friends and relations and community members are being killed after regular intervals to remain calm. Well, if you don't want to remain calm, what else would you do? Do you understand? But I don't understand what the government is. You know, after some of these days, they will say, okay, remain calm. Well, it's not a crisis situation, it's a war situation.
It's a war situation.
We have been in war with terror for some years now, and we're still looking forward to winning that war. We're still looking forward to the federal government injecting more funds to the issues of security and defense, so that we should, well, look at how much countries like US, Russia, Ukraine, and even Israel is expending on their security and defense. It's not even, we don't even have quarter of that.
I think I'm not even looking to a situation whereby we'll be spending money on arms. I want us to just, enough of this. The money we spent on insecurity, it is mind-blowing. The money wasted on
if you don't buy arms, what will you use to fight them?
That is another thing.
That's the only language.
They just create problem for everybody.
I've seen instances where they will come and say, okay, pay so amount, else we're going to ravage this community. People will contribute money and still pay. After some time, they will still come. So these people are unsatiable in their quest for blood. So they come, the best thing to do is to fight back. If you lose your life, fine. If you survive, life goes on.
CPP advocates trade policy instruments to further ease inflation. It's on page 3. Then party leaders unfazed as Atiku dumps PDP the third time. Then you have Osun residents raise concern over Adeleke Aregbesola face-off. Then federal government blames rising cases of cardiovascular diseases on high sodium intake. Stories on page 4. While the major story, Buhari farewell, Obi Atiku defend absence as Lukman flags shift in endorsement. Let us look at that story. Well, where do I? Okay, I think I have it here. Sorry. Okay. We have this story that Tinubu shower praises to lead Buhari's tribute at FEC meeting today. The president is going to lead the tribute to former President Muhammadu Buhari at Federal Executive Council meeting today. So Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar have come under criticism over their conduct during the death and burial of former President Muhammadu Buhari. This was as Saliu Lukman, the former national vice chairman of the All Progressive Congress, and now chieftain of the opposition African Democratic Congress coalition, stated that the death of Buhari signifies the end of an era in which his endorsement guaranteed electoral victory. Meanwhile, yesterday in an emotional farewell, President Tinubu described Buhari as a friend and brother and was deeply emotional to see him laid to rest. He stated, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari GCFR Megeskia was not just a former president, he was a man of rare discipline and quiet strength who stood up for Nigeria, shaped every decision he made, even in the face of criticism. So the mourning still continues for the former president. But there's a story that discussions yesterday over the absence of Peter Obi on that day and some other opposition, only for them to show up yesterday. What do you view of these stories going up and down, the criticism and the excuses?
Well, I saw on social media where one of Atiku's aides was explaining that the reason why Atiku was not visible is because of the crowd. He insisted that Atiku was there. And earlier on, I think before the arrival of the cops from London, I think I saw videos of Atiku arriving Daura and even visiting former President Buhari's residence before. But during the internment and those functions, he was not seen anywhere close. And you will see another video on social media where he came back the following day, alongside Nasir Rufai and other people like that, who stood by the grave and prayed for him as accepted in Islam. So it doesn't really matter whether you're there or not. It is not a political gathering. He has already indicated that he sympathizes with the family by going there. And if we don't see him during the funeral proper, it could be one of these reasons, which is still accepted.
Yes.
He went back the following day to offer his prayer and give his last respect to the deceased elder statesman, which is still acceptable. There is another perspective to it. It's not on the news. I saw it on social media, where the grandchild of Shehu Shagari, I don't know whether you saw that information.
I didn't see
Okay, the grandchild of Shehu Shagari was saying that what Tinubu did to Buhari in death, Buhari couldn't do to Shehu Shagari. Because Shehu Shagari died when Buhari was president. He was not even given state burial, that he just sent the SGF boss Mustafa and some few ministers. But during Buhari's funeral, the whole executive council members of President Ahmed Tinubu, National Assembly, Abuja shifted to Daura, and there was strong security presence, helicopter hovering up and down, and other things.
Nigerians actually stood still. Governments actually stood still to pay respect to him, and I think it is deserving of any past president to receive such.
Is it the prerogative of the president to do that? Is it not a law that if a former president died, he should be given a state burial? How come?
Shehu Shagari was given a state burial, but not of this magnitude. He was given a state burial. Well, I think, meanwhile, Mr. Peter Obi, who arrived there yesterday, I'm trying to see, he added that we don't have, okay. Sorry, I was trying to see what he said. Meanwhile, he has responded to criticism over his absence at the burial of former President Muhammad Buhari, urging Nigerians not to turn national moments of mourning into platform for political attacks. Obi arrived in Daura yesterday to pay his respect to the Buhari family. He explained that his inability to attend Tuesday's burial ceremony was due to logistical constraints, including lack of flight availability and airport restriction tied to heightened security arrangements for visiting dignitaries. Said it was difficult to come yesterday. There was no flight. Even if there was a flight, you couldn't land in Katsina Airport. It was closed due to the presence of many dignitaries. He will be saying that in an interview with Arise TV. So I think he has clarified that issue, and I believe a lot of people wouldn't be able to come to Katsina by air because the airport will be a restricted area.
I think it was the flight that we saw landed were only 3 aeroplanes.
Yes.
Because First Lady came, then President Tinubu, then the one that conquered the cops.
And I think it's time we stop playing policies with the same. And it is every one of them, including the APC, the ADC, the Labour Party, the chieftains. I remember there was someone died some times back. Okay, it was in Benue, where even Peter Obi was saying, why did the president wear black and this and now? When we make statements like that during morning, we open up. And I believe this is one of the reasons why he was also attacked by the supporters.
And I wanted to say, some of these things are just optics. It doesn't really matter. I didn't see Buba Galadima there. I didn't see Ganduje there. I didn't see Konkosu. So there are so many prominent.
And some may be there and they're just behind. And some may be stuck in traffic somewhere or stuck somewhere and they couldn't fly in because once the president, just like I say, they either seal you in or seal you out. Many people may have been sealed out of Katsina. Excuse me. Yeah. So I think we should learn to remove politics from all this, and especially to Nigerians on social media.
Okay, after the show, you look for chicken that is slaughtered, prepared with a lot of pepper, and take. It will cure your
if that is the kind of medications that doctors give, I think my kids will always say chicken with pepper.
They always like to have kata.
Yeah, let's go to another paper. Yes, okay. Yes, let's Daily Trust. Daily Trust, the Daily Trust. as the stories on it. Experts link FX stability, seasonal farming to inflation drop. Abducted Nigerian women return with pregnancies and babies. So that's quite sad. Alleged 6.9 billion fraud. The EFCC appealed Fayose's acquittal. Okay, the EFCC has appealed the acquittal of former Ekiti State Governor, Chief Ayodele Fayose.
I think that is what the EFCC boss was talking about the last time. Before you take somebody to court, you must have gathered enough evidence, not just when he's in court that you begin to just suspect him and you arrest him. You must gather enough concrete evidence that he has committed the fraud that he's being accused of before you take him to court.
And the major airlines says Makinde, Keyamo, others react as Atiku quits PDP again. We've taken that on one of those stories, on one of those papers. The 151 police officers before disciplinary panel over ethical violations, so that's 34 sacked in 2 years. I would like us to look at this this story. Let me see. Okay. Dozens of senior officers in the Nigerian police force who are currently facing a disciplinary panel set up by High Command of the force may be dismissed, while some may have their rank reduced, Daily Trust learned yesterday. This will be in addition to the 34 officers earlier sacked on the force under the administration of the President Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, since he assumed office in 2023. Presently, no fewer than 151 senior police officers drawn from various commands and formations across the country are currently facing force disciplinary committee over alleged misconduct, breaches of professional conduct, and ethical violations by the personnel. Daily Trust reports that the panel, which began its sitting on Monday, July 14 at Force Headquarters, Abuja, is expected to conclude its probe after 10 days and send its recommendation to the Police Service Commission, which will discipline the culpable officer. The ongoing probe came on the heel of different petitions to the ICP by different individuals, including lawyers, civil society, businessmen over alleged brutality, extortion, involvement in kidnapping, among others. If you look at it, this is a serious one. The number of police officers facing panels. And if you ask me, Nigerians will be interested in this because there have been a lot of cases of violations by these police officers, and it is good to see that they are being disciplined, because if you ask me, there's a lot of indiscipline in the police force.
The indiscipline is so serious that look at the issues that they are being accused of. Extortion, rape, armed robbery, drug possession, kidnapping, and embezzlement and misconduct. This is not just the case of professional misconduct. It is pure criminality. And that goes a long way to tell us the decay that is, at times we just describe them as bad eggs.
Yes.
I don't know whether bad eggs, when the number of bad eggs is up to like 151. And mind you, this is the one that we are arrested.
Yeah, the one, yeah.
So much of what these people have done and have been arrested and dismissed or whatever that is giving them this status of being under investigation and internalized, it's still going on.
It is on a daily basis.
So it's something that is systemic. We must admit that there is so much wrong things going on among the Nigerian police, and that is why we have from time to time this failure in fighting crime. So let's see how this one goes, and more of this should be done so that all the bad eggs who will not spoil. Because sometimes it's interaction. I've seen instances where reports will come that another policeman was killed because he refused to cooperate with other of his colleagues to compromise some standard. Those reports are not new in Nigeria. We've had those reports from here and there, though unverifiable, but these are popular rumors that has been making the rounds concerning the Nigerian police. They're trying their best.
Yes.
Somebody said, if you say the police is not your friend, when criminals come to your house, go and call the thugs.
Or go and call the person you think is your friend.
So in most instances, no matter how bad they are, no matter the number of the bad eggs that they have, they are still our resort, and they are still actually doing well in terms of helping maintain sanity and law and order in the society. So we encourage that this kind of purging should continue until the police force is declared clean of all these bad eggs.
If you look at the table here drawn by Daily Trust, from May 2023 to when is this? To June 2025. We have May 2023 1, June 2. That is police officers that were dismissed in 3 years. In 3 years, the officers are dismissed. You have in May 2023 1, June 2023 2, July 2023 1. While in September we have 7. Meanwhile, January 2024, 6 police officers were dismissed. April 2, July 1, and October 3. November 2 and December 1 police officer. And in 2025, so far, January 3, February 3, March 1, and June 1. So those are numbers of police officers that have been dismissed so far. Total number dismissed in 3 years, 34.
And I think after this dismissal, they will still face
we'll face the civil courts, I believe so. If it's a case that requires them facing the courts, they will have to face the courts. Well,
is there any case that will not be sentenced, no matter how small it is?
Well, I don't know some of the...
And how about if you're sacked like this, no pension, no gratuity?
There's no pension, no gratuity. You've eaten your pension and gratuity by committing that offense.
And is there any chances that some of these people are just being victimized? Though if you don't have any evidence to bring up that you're being victimized, you can't say it is victimization until...
There's always room for appeal. That is it. So if you feel you are being unjustly dismissed, the courts are there. So if you feel so, go to the courts. There are channels in which, a lot of channels in which you can argue out your case.
I saw somebody came recently and was discussing that some people accused him of taking away something. So they too, after seeing him take away something, they too went ahead and carried something. And the person said, if you can't establish, if it is just your own, maybe you have issues with your eyes or something, until you establish it that he took away something. But you were caught red-handed taking away something.
Because I saw Mr. A taking away something, that is why I decided to also take something away. So you will explain that better when you're under investigation. Well, I think this is where we draw the curtains on this segment of the morning show. We'll now go for a break. When we come back, the morning show continues.
Stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit
Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance and commerce are at your fingertips 24/7. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Sun TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Sun TV.
Super Cab, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State. Unlock seamless 247 financial transaction, easy loans, and rewarding savings with our innovative mobile banking solution. Taraba Online Markets. Buy and sell local and exotic products. Connect with suppliers and grow your businesses 247 with our vibrant e-commerce platform. TBS e-learning. Access a wall of knowledge with our comprehensive online courses and myriad of professional programs. SuperSoft. Unlock exclusive subscription-based services, discounts, and reward. Don't miss this groundbreaking product and services. Join us as we all celebrate in the future and experience the future today. Taraba Business School and Taraba News, empowering your future 247. Ascend to the future. Hey Taraba State, let's ascend to the future. Imagine a world where entertainment, transportation, finance, and commerce are at your fingertips 247. Welcome to the future. Taraba Business School and Taraba News proudly present a revolutionary lineup of products and services designed to transform your life. Sun TV, your premier 247 destination for local and international entertainment, news, and educational content. Come to the broadcast of News Hour on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of World News on Super Media Television.
Welcome to the broadcast of news across Nigeria on Super Media Television.
This is Sport Daily on Some TV. Good morning, Nigeria. This is the morning show from Some TV.
Super Cap, safe, convenient and affordable 247 transportation services across Jalingo and Taraba State.
My country people, una good morning this morning. Now una day. I do welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this na section we would always dey knack una tori concerning the things where they happen for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. My name is Esther Oka Stephen, as usual. Una sabi say my name will not dey change. And with me this morning now, una wey dey watch this program now, una go be my guest. You go follow me touch light matter on Facebook at Some TV. If you self be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. So as the matter take they go, so sake of say time not the when I go say make una take call me, make una drop on a message with us for Facebook as I earlier talker, and also for YouTube at Some TV Live. Okay, my country people, before I go right on for the story when I carry come this morning, I want to throw a salute to Power Holding Company demo. NEPA people are on a day, my country people. How una take they enjoy our light matter for inside the country. Abuja Phase 2, they don't throw a salute to come for Power Holding people for inside the Jalingo. We get to one area where they call them say Abuja Phase 2, they throw a salute to Power Holding people. Second of say for 3 weeks, those people for that place they not see light. But finally, NEPA can't give them light yesterday. So them say that they give NEPA kudos for remembering them after 3 weeks. Country people on the era. I don't know how now be for that side, my people who wait there for west, east, south too. I don't know how now be for that side. Sake of say I not there with on now. ATC people for inside Jalingo, our market with Power Holding people. How NEPA people there for una area for ATC. I hope say una they do well. Okay, my country people, I don't give NEPA them kudos, I don't give them bosa for the work with them they do. I don't know how una own be for una areas I earlier take it talk. But NEPA people, this salute, where would they salute una so? Make una still on una toe, they do us well, yo. Okay, my country people, now Aproko Doctor Matana me want talk about this morning. Aproko Doctor Matter concerning Gary. Una sabi Gary na Gary matter. Gary where we dey drink, where we dey take do eba. And the matter now I want talk according to our Aproko Doctor take talk am. One of our social media health influencer. Then they call him say Aproko Doctor na in nickname, but in real name na Chinoso Egbemba. Na be in real name, my country people. Second of say the thing when he talk concerning Gary now because of the people they ask question. Talk to say Gary they lead to blindness of the eyes. Now that one come make Aproko Doctor come outside to touch light matter. He gets eye intake talk and say yes, say true, say Gary where they not process where go fit cause eye blindness.
Okay, now the tori now I wan talk about you, my country people. Those of us when it be say we dey for north, my country people, those of us for north, when we dey talk of garri, we dey simply talk of garri kwake, no be garri masara. Garri kwake for eba. Now I wan talk about this morning. So make una draw una cushion, follow me touch light matter. Aproko doctor don come outside, dey warn concerning the process, the method on how people take dey make garri. Yes, in talk say no be say to dey drink garri bad yo, but when una dey drink the garri when e be say e no dey well processed, dem no do am well, say na that one na dey affect tissues when e be say e dey for body, and then the tissues when e dey quick affect na the one when e dey connected to the eyes, na that one e dey quick take affect. In come outside come explain say garri is derived from cassava. Now from cassava, people go dey wonder say this garri sef na how they take make am. Yes, garri na from cassava they take do am, and the process when they take follow e plenty. Yes, sake of say garri carry compound when they call am say cyanogenic glycoside. Garri wants better treatment. Now if the process wey they take make that garri no dey pure, na that one dey lead to eye problem. Sake of say when they harvest this cassava, in talk say they go peel am, and when they peel the cassava they dey white, then go wash am thoroughly. After they don wash am thoroughly, na sabi say everybody dey get time to take wash that kind thing. Some people go wash am well. After they wash am, they go use another water, second water, take wash am well before they go carry go engine. Now the process of carrying and go engine, the oil is not so far they like yellow one. Some people they put bad oil. Some people they put good oil. So we don't know how they take process, and our God go just help us, my country people. Because of say many people the processing they dey bad well. Some kind time why Aproko doctor come outside they talk and be say, some kind time people where they do and people when they be say they fry this garri, they know they go through the normal processes. That is why they give on a step by step. When they come put good oil for on top this cassava where they don't wash, they go come carry the cassava go for engine. Yes, when engine don't grind and finish, the kind of engine when the grind am e matter, and the kind of package where they go take package and put for bag, it also dey matter. Some people know they go grinder for engine when it be say the floor dey cemented. Yes, you get some engine where you go na so sand, and they go pack the garri with sand, take put inside. But meanwhile, you go carry the garri go engine. After they don't pack am for you, put am for bag, they go come tight the mouth, put am for one way they call jack. This jack go come press this garri. Yes, when you come press the garri, make sure say the garri dry well. Some people go leave their own for jack, e go do 2 days, highest 1 day. But some people go leave and make it do 3 days to make sure say the garri sour well, my country people. After they come carry the garri from there, e no just finish the filtering can't take days also. They go come filter the garri. After they come filter the garri, before they go come fry the garri, and they go come fry and dry well. Aproko doctor say make them fry the garri, make it dry well. Say the one, because of say the garri they ferment, say the one when it be say e fry well, no they cause any harm for body. Why in come outside can't talk this one be say many people dey when they agree follow these processes. That's why Aproko doctor they talk now, say before you buy garri, make you they ask question. Now who do the garri? Now which place they buy this garri? Like many of us for here when it be say if we go market, we go ask them, madam, this your garri, now which garri? The garri where they process now for here. They go tell you say, na Port Harcourt garri. That's what they tell us. They go say, this one na Ogoja garri. This one na this one garri. But meanwhile, this very garri as they talk to now, so they not process am well. Some people go wash am that day, grind am that day, jack am that day, fry am that same very day. Now that kind of garri now they bring eye problem. My country people, yes, sake of say the water never dry comot for the body well the engine no press all the water comot for body. Aproko doctor say make we no dey buy that kind garri. Say make we test the garri very well, make we make sure no say this garri dry well. This garri dey very crispy, and make we make sure say this garri sour for mouth before we dey buy am. Country people na dey hear am. Sake of say get the one when e be say e no process well, wey be say you go carry go house. After you hot water say you want to make eba, the garri go just dey scatter for inside your bowl until you cover am for almost 5 minutes before the garri go come hold body together. That kind one no be better garri. So Aproko doctor don come and say garri when e be say e no follow genuine processing. Just as I earlier tell una say some people dey wey go comot am for farm that very day. As they carry am come as they go peel am that very day. As they peel am that very day, they go wash am, grind am that day. Jack the garri that day. Filter the garri that day. Fry the garri that day. Still carry the garri go market. And that kind garri, now they talk say e no good for our health, my country people. Okay, for those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. And a section where we always dey knack una correct tori concerning the happening things for inside we country. Na Aproko doctor matter concerning garri issue na me dey talk about now this morning, my country people. Who sake of say many of us dey ask questions say garri dey lead to blindness of the eye. My country people, Aproko doctor don't talk and come as I sake of say many of us, our body system, our body tissue dey different. Shey una dey get am. Me say better garri when e be say they not process well, dey lead to eye problem. But you know talk say make una not drink garri kwake o. You know talk say make una no drink garri. Yes. And also those of una where they ask questions say, where they tell people say no drink garri, it dey lead to blindness of the eye. No dey drink garri kwake, dey lead to blind. They born me for inside garri, me wey sit down here. I grew up for inside garri. To today I still dey chop garri. I born my children then for inside the garri. Na garri we still dey. And we still dey chop that garri, we still dey see far. We no get any eye challenges. We no dey use eyeglass. I take eyeglass, still dey talk to una. Sake of say I know the kind garri where they born me inside. I know the kind garri where me dey buy. I know the kind garri where me dey chop. Me say where sit down for here so. As I be fry garri where my country people. I don't do that business before. So if una dey buy garri, make una dey buy the one when it be say it no go affect una health. Shebi una dey hear me, country people. Aproko doctor don't come outside, don't talk. Say make una buy the one when it be say it dey very crispy. The one when it be say then fry am well. The one when it be say it dry well. And also make una dey ask questions on how they take process the garri before una buy am. Even say finally before in come end in matter, in come talk saying they appeal to NAFDAC people. Yes, National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, say make them come partake for inside this garri matter. Say make them select people when they be say they go they enter community by community. They test garri from inside our local villages before they go carry and transport enter for inside town. This one where Aproko doctor talk, so this one me laugh put on top small sake of say National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. They go need more hand though. Yes, because even for Ijebu there say we be say garri plenty. How many NAFDAC agencies there for their place? There is 600,000. There is how many thousand for that place? Before they go finish with Ijebu people, test their garri before you go enter market. From there, they go enter Port Harcourt to Bayelsa. So they want to enter community, they test garri. Can't go Edo, enter Ogoja. Even yourself for Benue, Unko, Enugu. So that means national, this one where Aproko doctor talk to, where is sweet me so become say, many of our youth go can't get employment. Yes, if NAFDAC go say they want to enter villages, local community, to they test garri before they carry come city. NAFDAC need to put more hand to employ our youth them to follow them, touchlight this garri matter. Country people will not be so. Okay, I don't tell una say make una drop on a comment on Some TV and also on YouTube for Some TV Live. Concerning this one where Aproko doctor don't talk who come outside him. Say he wants when he be say NAFDAC also put hand for this matter so that our community people go they produce good garri. And now me don't come talk my own on top the matter. Say NAFDAC go need more hand to employ more people. Yes, since they won't come to since they won't come to pay attention to our health matter. Yes, they go need more hand to make sure say we know they affected with this Gary wahala and blindness of Gary and to show us more care. Make them also bring our youth into the system where they go they deploy, they go communities by communities. No be so my country people. We go they help them, they test this Gary before this Gary them go enter for inside city. So at this one where Aproko doctor talk well now it sweet me for my body. I like him. I still don't talk say he wants me NAFDAC follow put hand for this matter. Sake of say eye problem done too much because of bad Gary where people they do sake of say economic hardship. Yes. Number one thing where they cause and where they make them they process this Gary in economic hardship. Yes. Number two, they want to make sharp money. Who go get time when he be say you know seafood chop for us go come go keeping Gary for Jack. Say make Gary do now self to even get sour Gary they had. Person they find sharp money. You go come go keep Gary for engine. Say make Gary do 3 days, Gary do 2 days. Village people that they also well. As I earlier tell you now, they go bring them that very day, do everything that very day, peel them that very day, grind them that very day, jack them that very day within 30 minutes, fry them. All this process no go carry them 9 hours. They don't do and finish. Carry go market. Now economic hardship now make us know they see better Gary buy for market again. Yes, and also sharp money they find fast money. That one ma follow join. So my pleading now, my begging when I they do now for community people, those people when they be say that they help us to process Gary when they be say we they buy chop for this place for where we dey for our area. I beg make una they make this processing very proper. Make una they do and the way we take grow come meet am. The way our parents they do and before. Make una still keep it up because I know say get some place when they be say them that already they used to good Gary. Yes. Sake of say them too they chop am. Yes. But some people that go feel say okay people from down my side we don't they used to all this cassava food, pounded yam food. They know they joke with all this corn and the rest. Those people I know say their own Gary they good well. Yes. And you can't get some people when they be say their own because of say they know they chop but they know the body they do them to sell them. Now then go come they give us that kind one when he be say Aproko doctor they talk now. Now when he be say no they fry well, they know they jack and well, they know they wash and well, say they find sharp money. So I beg make una calm down, make una do better thing for us, better thing for inside the country, better thing for una children, better thing where go bring blessing and not cost for una. Because so make una the process any way they do, make you do and wholeheartedly with all your mind. Now Gary you the process, make you process and with one mind. Sake of say one day correct connection go fit come. So my advice for everybody where they watch this program, this one not just go in line say and only people where they process Gary. You when they do 1 or 2 work for inside the country, inside the country, I beg make you they do your work diligently, make you they do your work with all your heart. Yes, do not just leave and say na Gary matter, na Gary people they talk to. No, anything way they do may do and with one mind. If na tell or you be, make you they trustworthy, make you they do your work well. Yes, when they do this promise and face something, come tomorrow, person come, you go come say, might give somebody, make you go repair this one. And meanwhile, you never even cut the cloth, you go hide in one place. If na shoe shiner you be, make you do am with all your mind, polish the shoe fine, do am sake of say tomorrow the person go fit to call you again. If na businessman you be, make you dey straightforward in everything when e be say you dey do. If na teacher, make you teach you well. If na leader you be, make you lead us well. My country people, na so the story go take end on this pidgin section of our morning show. For those of una wey just dey join us now they draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show. But meanwhile, we there for Facebook at Some TV. So if you want to see all wetin I don't talk from the beginning, make you watch our morning show and then follow me Touchlight Matter on Some TV. And even self we there for YouTube at Some TV Live. You go also Touchlight Matter with me on that place. But meanwhile, make una no go sake of say this morning show go continue with Mr. Ira and Oga Abraham. Meanwhile, before I go, I dey thank all of una wey follow me Touchlight Matter this morning, my viewers, and I also dey thank myself. I still remain Esther Okas TV, and I thank all of una for watching and joining me. Nado.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing SuperCab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the SuperCab app today. SuperCab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing SuperCab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the SuperCab app today. SuperCab, your ride your way.
Some TV, the pulse of the nation. Some TV.
Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Diaso. Keep watching Some TV. Don't skip. Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? I go by the name of Diaso. Keep watching Some TV. Don't skip.
Good morning once again, Nigeria. It's another bright Thursday here on Some TV. And as always, we bring you conversations that build a nation one mind at a time. If you think education is only about chalk and talk, think again. Today, we are flipping the script, literally tightening the bolts on what education means in a hands-on world. They say a country that neglects technical education is a country that imports progress. Those aren't just my words. They echo the sentiments of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who once said, we cannot industrialize Nigeria without technical education. Joining us this morning, it's a man who is not just terrorizing about solutions, but building them one skilled student at a time. He is the principal of Federal Technical College Jalingo, a seasoned educator, and a passionate advocate for technical and vocational education and training. He is Dr. Ibinu Samuel Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Well, let us get straight into it. Is Nigeria finally waking up to the power of TVET? Or are we just hammering square pegs into round holes? Are we now waking up?
Well, in the first place, when you say TVET, not all Nigeria knows what you meant by TVET.
Yes.
Let me start by saying good morning, Nigeria.
Yeah.
And define the term TVET. TVET means the T stands for technical and vocational education and training. TVET. Technical and vocational education and training. That is the full meaning of the acronym TVET. Well, in Nigeria, it is a new program that has just been introduced or is just coming in, that is being introduced by His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Not that Nigerians are just waking up to TV, but TV is actually a new program that is just being introduced into the educational system, okay, unlike in the foreign country.
So, okay, so it is now that Nigeria is introducing it into the education system, unlike the foreign countries where in the past it is a standard procedure in education. Now you are an educator, especially an educator in the technical area. And if you agree with me and with the millions of Nigeria that the future of this nation depends on our technical ability, because we see a lot of people graduate with no skills, and that leaves them to be graduates without jobs and add to the unemployment. Rather than graduation leading to creating employment, it creates more unemployment. But this is a situation whereby you have students who will come out ready to hit the ground running. So maybe you should break down what it is all about from Federal Technical Colleges. What are their roles and how does this TVET pans out in these institutions?
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Abraham. This is a very good question. As I've earlier defined the acronym of TVET, I said it is a new program that has been gradually been introduced into the education system of the country by Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The essence of this program is to curb lack of employment in Nigeria. You and I know that for many decades now, employment in Nigeria has been a problem. Lots of graduates are being turned up from the university, polytechnic, and qualities of education. Many of them go looking for white-collar jobs. And these white-collar jobs are not always there, unlike in the past. So for this reason, Mr. President has decided to introduce this program in 34 federal technical colleges in Nigeria. These 34 federal technical colleges are to serve as pilot federal technical colleges that will pilot the affairs of the TVET program in Nigeria. Maybe in the future, the government may have the plan to extend this program to other technical colleges in the state. Now, as I was saying, the essence is to ensure that the issue of lack of employment in Nigeria should be stopped by producing Nigerians that will acquire skills that will sustain them for life without necessarily looking for white-collar jobs.
Okay.
Yes.
Now that takes us to you are building an army of young people who will depend on nobody, who can on their own create wealth, on their own create employment, on their own create innovation. Now, what is this free? Is there a fee attached to it? That is one. Then number two, what is the criteria to be part of this program?
Yes. When you talk about criteria of selection of a candidate of TVET to be qualified to be admitted in any of these 34 federal technical colleges nationwide, it is no organization that strives without a criteria, or there is no no admission or employment that can take place effectively without a criteria. Number one, candidates, it is open to all Nigerians. The candidates that are applying for TV is expected to be a Nigerian because it is a program that is meant for Nigerians. And so, we have just started. The process is free. Candidates that are successful to be admitted into any of these 34 federal technical colleges, as has always been emphasized, it is school fees free.
Okay, it is a
to
free
every
system.
Nigerian.
Yeah.
School fees.
Okay, school fees.
School fees
free. Okay.
Not in all aspects of, say, for example, the uniform, textbook, ID card, and so on and so forth. Those are not free, actually.
Okay.
But what the federal government is doing is that any qualified candidate that is able to scale through the examination that was conducted on the 14th of June this year. Yeah. Yes. Any Nigerian that is qualified and is selected and admitted will enjoy school fee free.
Okay. So at what point do they come in? Is it like the JSS 1 to 3 or JSS 1 to SS3? How many years do they go to this training?
The TVET program is a 3-year program. We have TVET 1, which is equivalent to SS1.
Okay.
TVET 2, which is equivalent to SS2. TVET 3, which is equivalent to SS3. So it is a 3-year program. Before now, you will recall, the college, that the Federal Technical College, Jalingo, used to be addressed as Federal Science and Technical College, Jalingo.
FSTC.
But with the introduction of TVET program, the policy, the federal government is saying that the junior aspect should be phased out. That is, removing the science aspect. The concentration now will be on technical subjects. So it is going to be a 3-year program that students are going to pass through. And after that, the student will be certificated, both by the National Board for Technical Education as well as NAPTEP. The NBT is in Kaduna, whereas NAPTEP is in Benin. So these two parastatals are parastatals that regulate this examination and then award of certificate to candidates.
So with these two certificates, they can seek employment in organizations. Can they seek employment in organizations? And can they also proceed to higher institutions with this certificate?
That's right. Every product of TVET program will be looked at as every other product of secondary schools in Nigeria. You know, when you pass through the conventional secondary school, you write either NECO, WAEC, or NAPTEP.
Yeah, NAPTEP.
So in the case of TVET program, they will be subjected to writing 2 examinations. As I said, under NBTE in Kaduna, as well as NAPTEP in Benin. With this certificate, a product of TVET program can secure employment anywhere in the federal government, either federal, state, or local government. Already, legislation has gone far in including TVET program in the establishment under the office of the head of service of the federation. So a product of TVET program, as I said, can be employed by government, and they can as well decide to operate on their own as individuals and practice the skill that they have learned for the periods of 3 years.
Okay, thank you. Now, this brings me to another question. Are these certificates recognized internationally? Do international institutions recognize these certificates?
That's right. That's a very good question. You know, the TVET program, as I said earlier on, is sounding new to us Nigerians because it is coming in new into the country. But in advanced countries, TVET is not a new program. TVET has been part of them outside this country. The certificate that will be awarded to the graduates of TVET programs, these 2 certificates are recognized internationally. A product of TVET in Nigeria can go to anywhere in the world to use the certificate acquired to work. Say, for example, there are these whites that you see around in Nigeria that construct bridges, build houses, build roads, and so on and so forth. And Nigerians will look at them as engineers.
As expatriate engineers.
These are not engineers. These are products of TVET program. Some of them they don't even know how to speak English.
Yes.
Not to talk of reading and writing. All they had in their life is the acquisition of the skill that they have acquired over the years as a result of a TVET program. So a TVET program or a TVET graduate in Nigeria can use the certificate anywhere internationally. The certificates are recognized.
That is very, very fantastic because actually they say what you can do with it and no one can take it away.
Exactly. That lives with you for life.
With you forever.
That's right.
And then they say, you know, when you have a skill that you can do, it is gafili gadoki. You don't need to bring certificate.
All you need to use your hand, use your brain. All people want to see what is it, the result. Practical result. Not theory.
Yes, and I think that is the direction that the world is going.
That is it. That is it.
This brings me to another question. Some of us are curious. And with these students go do mathematics, English, economics, home economics, this and that, government, history. Will they do this or they have specialized?
No. When you say government history, don't forget, these are technical students.
Okay.
basically for the period of 3 years that they are going to be admitted, they are expected to be drilled through technical subjects. And some sciences. And courses like subjects like English and mathematics, yes. Physics, yes. And then there are technical subjects in different trades. But subjects like history, like geography, like government, like CRS, and no. All art subjects. I don't think, in fact, not that I don't think, I'm sure they are not going to offer art subject.
So it's just going to be...
No, they are not going to offer art subjects. Only mostly technical subjects and some sciences.
Some sciences.
Yes. English and mathematics, very, they are going to offer those ones, yes.
Okay, thank you. And again, what always comes to my mind when beautiful policies like this are created is funding, the facilities. How responsive has the government been to funding and bringing facilities that will help you as an educator impact these skills?
Well, as for me, I can only talk about my school, which is Federal Technical College, Jalingo. You will know before 2023, the college used to be at Magami.
Yes.
As a temporary site. And the college has been there the college has operated on that ground for over 29 years. It was my coming in 2023, now moved the college. I was mandated to move the college from the temporary site to the permanent site where we are now. And you know, obviously, with a movement like this, facilities are our challenges. Number one, where we are, we don't have enough classrooms. Say, for example, just of recent, we came back from Benin to do selection for the SS1 TV students. But I cannot admit what I wanted to admit. My current capacity, I targeted to admit at least 480 students. But I ended up picking only 320, 40 students per class. Because the classes are not there for me to admit the current capacity that I had in mind. So we don't have classroom. And then even when you have the classroom, the furnitures are not there for the student to sit on. And of course, when you have classroom, when you are thinking of classroom, furniture, you are also think of the hostel, where the student will go and sleep at the end of the classwork. So these facilities are not there, both for the girls, for the boys, and for the girls. Talking about electricity, right now we are using the 11 kVA, 11
kVA.
11, no, not kVA. 11, 33, is it 3?
33 kVA.
11 kVA, okay. Yeah. Then we have this 33 kVA line. We glamour to have the 33 kVA because as a technical college, our machines are heavy machines that you cannot operate with generator unless electricity. So right now we don't have enough electricity to operate this machine once NEPA goes off. We have challenges of security also based on our location where we are at a permanent site. But to God be the glory, His Excellency, the Governor of Taraba State, Dr. Abu Kefas has intervened in that direction. But as you know, security can never be enough.
Yes.
So these challenges are all there. And I want to believe my colleagues in other technical colleges are facing a similar problem as I'm facing in my college.
Okay. Thank you very much. And I would also like the viewers to know that a product of his school, Shamaki and the King, was one of very good technical staff here, is now in what's the name? Modibo University, but anytime he's around, he's always here, and he's a very, very graduated from FST, Shamaki and Deke. Very, very good. So that is a testament to the good work you are doing over there. And this is a time for us to say thank you for giving us such a rounded technical.
That's right.
And so as a parent, an administrator, an educator, and a leader of thought in society, what is your words for the parents concerning technical education and also the young people out there?
You know, technical education to most Nigerians is being viewed as a subject or course for students or children that are not intelligent. And I want to tell Nigerians and parents in particular to know that it is not true. If you are not brilliant, there is no how you can do technical courses and subjects successfully. The perception of Nigerians is that they want their children to go for the best, to do courses like medicine, you know, courses like law, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Forgetting the fact that when a child is trained on skill acquisition through technical education, that child, you have prepared the child for life to live independently. As I said earlier on, without him or her necessarily looking for white-collar job, by the time the student is out of the TVET program or in the polytechnic or from the university. Don't forget, after the TVET 1, 2, 3, as I said, the candidate can go to the university or polytechnic. So parents should encourage their children to offer technical courses. In fact, in advanced countries, there is a stage in life that students are subjected to skill acquisition before you pick a course of your own, even if it is medicine or whatever, law or whatever course that you want to read. You will be subjected to learning skills so that you know how to do before you can now be allowed to go and do a course of your own finally in life.
Thank you very much. And just like what you said something about, yes, the people we call engineers, especially that come from outside the country. I once worked for a company in Agbara, and the MD is a Greek. He came from Greece. And later, he was giving us pep talk. He said he is not a university graduate. He was a welder. And he started as a welder. He grew through the ranks.
Exactly.
Headed the department of welding, and that's how I got into administration. And today, he is heading the international company as a welder because of what he can do. And whenever there are issues with welding, major issues with welding within the company, he comes in and he gets it done in such a way that you will know that, yes, this man has it in him. Exactly. So that is an encouragement to me. And
so to a layman, you say, oh, that man is an engineer. Well, he's not an engineer. I told you he's a product of TVET program.
Yes. Just
that it's a product of TVET program, nothing but that.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maybe you really added value to our morning today. And we look forward to partnership with you. We're a studio, we're a TV station that likes to educate people, or likes to bring up positive the aspect of society to the world to see. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
And I hope next time we'll call on you, you will grant us the audience. You're welcome.
Thank you
very much.
Abraham. Thank you. Thank you so much.
That is Dr. Ahmed Bibinu, the principal of Federal Technical College, Jalingo. And he has spoken about the TVET program, a technical training program that will help our students become self-reliant and also curb on unemployment in Nigeria. So this is what we can take on this segment of the morning show. Don't go anywhere. Sun TV is a 24-hour station, and we keep beaming our program. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.